We're back. Day 3 is going to be another half day. We AFK'd a little bit as Combat and Slayer between the episodes, so here's what our skills are looking at now, almost to total level 1000. But more importantly, 30 tasks until the next area and 1570 until our next relic. So if we have a short day, let's get a move on and see what we can do. Well, when it gets there, first task of the day is going to be a double task. Defeat a lesser demon and defeat the lesser demon in the wizard's tower. 28 to go. Well, just as I was thinking that these tree spirits are taking far too long to kill and I should go get another combat mastery to help it out, we got into the zone and did a little more tasks than expected, and we're at 17 left to the next area. But didn't realize that these guys are level 120 for me now, so that actually means I've killed enough to get my second mastery. Range it is. Mostly because we want to get to tier 3 so that way all of my styles have their accuracy increased by that nice 100%. So we'll probably look to go defeat Scurius more than likely, or continuing working on our Slayer level. We shall find out, I guess. We are now 2 tasks to the next area and 800 points to the next relic, and we are in the Czar City with 1 million tackle. So let's go ahead and head up north. That is an onyx purchased from the gem shop in order to get 200 points. We have a few obsidian items for here in the future at 60 defense and 60 attack. But if we put on the obsidian cape, that should unlock another task and give us our new area. So we have our starting 2. We've barely even touched the desert at all. I think I've been in it twice. Next up is going to be a massive quality of life increase. We are going to head on over to Great Kourend. Go ahead and unlock our new area and confirm. Ultimate goal over here is going to be able to enter and complete a Chambers of Xeric raid. We'll see how that goes. Only 200 more tasks until our next area, and our last 500 points are going to come literally AFK with magic on our way to getting level 99. It's the middle of the night in day 5 technically, so even though we've fallen way far behind, I guess let's see if we can just get our next relic real quick. At least we did a little bit of farming 2 days ago and got a Hespori seed for Kourend. At some point we'll get the farming level to take on our first Echo boss. All we have to do is kill Hespori once. And we are definitely not ready for the Kalphite Queen yet. But since we also have Zeah, we got some snape grass and made a few prayer potions, so let's go ahead and get our Scurius kill. Well, never mind, we don't have enough damage yet, so I guess this is really becoming a waste of a league and feels kind of like we should quit, so finishing that fire giant should give us another relic unlock. Just wish I could be more excited about it than feeling like we're running behind. Yep, Slayer is useless for me. It's really, do I want to process things faster or league points? So I think we're going to go with league points. Treasure Arbiter it is. Alright, we actually feel a little bit better because not only do we get the ability to get clue scrolls from everywhere now and get league points from that, I can actually skill again and not feel terrible about it because we have made it to our next XP multiplier. We are now up to 12 times. Our last passive comes up at the tier 7 where we get 16x. Other than that, no passive and no passive for 6 and 8. So I think this means we can start heading our way to maxing our stats. The XP's gonna be about as good as it's gonna get. Of course, our first level 95 is in magic. It's day 5, and again, not a lot of time. Only maybe about 30 minutes today. At least 200 points is better than nothing. Mostly been getting clues from fishing, and hoping to get to 34 farming soon. And there's 99 magic achieved. Not bad to do at the end of day 7. We're also finally going to be able to get some of our knives going to finally take down Scurius, because I'm tired of not having that done yet. Oh, we're finally to an enrage phase. Let's get this done. Last hit. There we go. Finally, after a week, we get our 3rd mastery tier. Like I said earlier, of course we're going with our 100% accuracy increase, but also our rapid fire range now. Awesome, let's get it going, confirm. And next up we get to heal. Now we'll switch back over to long range to get our defenses going, and let's see if we can't get our combats up, and we'll use Scurious for our melee, since our mage is already done. Main thing we're going to look for is getting the tail drop, so that way we can make the Ratbane mace, and that'll cover our attack and strength once we get there. Alright, only took 3 kills to get the spine, not too bad. Let's grab that to make sure we don't lose it when we die. And yep, we're just going to go ahead and hop on out of here. Let's go back to the bank and grab our rune mace. And we'll use Scurious's spine on the anvil, and that should hopefully put together our bone mace that we can use now. Alright, I'll take another 30 points for that. Not a bad day 7, things are looking up for us. Let's see if we can push up to 60 attack to be able to wield our obsidian weapons real fast. Nice, we get a scroll box, another spine, and the rune full helm. That finally gives me a full rune kit, so we can now get that task done for wearing the full outfit. But 1.6 million XP an hour means we should be done fairly fast here at Scurious. And only at 6 kill count, we are already at 60 and 60, so we're pretty good to go for right now. Back to Slayer we head. And this will be the rune set we equipped. The melee weapon 1. And melee weapon for the knife for the obsidian weapons, and our obsidian shield to finish it all out. Nice 170 points done real fast. 160 tasks until area 3, 1490 points until we're at tier 6. Hey, we've made it to 65 farming finally, thank you. Into the farming guild we go. Nice task done to come into the mid-tier, but mainly we're planting our Hespori seed finally. Once we can kill Hespori once, we are guaranteed the Echo Orb drop for Echo Hespori, so we can finally start fighting Echo bosses. Sounds exciting, so it means we need to get our combats up and better gear going. Nice. Got the Ancient D'hide body and chaps, looking good in purple again this year. Oh, what a good way to end out the first week of the league here. I wonder if we can make those 800 points until we can get to Relic Tier 6. Wouldn't be bad for doing about 15 hours within the first week of the league. Why do these always come out around the holiday? Well, Slayer was the plan, but we kind of stayed at Scurious because 1.7 million XP an hour for melees is kind of ridiculous when you're not taking that as the mastery. So we finished out all of the combat tasks and fully completed Scurious up here a little bit while ago. But during this time I've realized now we are only 60 points away from our relic, so let's see if we can't grab that to finish out our first week of the league. Probably the easiest way would be taking advantage of our 99 magic and just casting a few of the spells that we need. Should just need a quick switch over to our ancient magic spellbook here. And it's looking like our tasks for this league are just all of the ice spells, so let's go ahead and jump on out of here. It doesn't specify the desert, so I think we can just come on up to the man house in Edgeville. Rushes out of the way. Burst gets knocked on out as well. And that does in fact unlock our tier 6 relic. Bada bing bada boom. Total recall or banker's note. They're both basically the same thing, but I like Banker's Note a little bit more for skilling and just staying in the same place, so of course we're gonna go ahead and go with that. Need to be in a bank, 'cause it gives an item. Of course you do, just like they always do. Alright, try that again. 1 and 2 and confirm. Nice. Perfect. We can already use it to hold our sharks. Oh, I love it. We'll go ahead and also just cast our last 2 spells. Should give us a little bit of a nice bump toward our next and final relic. Sorry, we have 2 more. It's not 7, it's 8. But not a terrible way to end out our first week. Next up should probably be level 100 combat and 55 slayer for 2 more masteries going into range. And then we'll head over to Jad in the fight caves. Once we're there, we finally start fighting our Echo bosses since our Hespori should be planted. And I guess we just learned Chambers of Xeric is a final goal and one more region to unlock, and I still have no idea what we're planning to take, so let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Also, if you have any idea how to get construction going with Golden God, just go ahead and tell me in the comments so I can knock that out as well. Please and thank you. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next League video, and have a good rest of the day, you guys.